Good morning, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us for what is going to be a very exciting event at the corner at the north end of the new mural that's in your community. I have the pleasure of being here today representing the City of Toronto's Street Art Toronto program. It's an innovative city building initiative that runs out of the City of Toronto's Transportation Services Division. And you might find that kind of strange that an art program runs out of transportation services, but it's because our streets comprise upwards of about 90% of what constitutes public space in the city. And we exist, our program exists, to do a number of projects that make those streets, among other things, more beautiful. But our projects achieve a number of objectives. They encourage active transportation, like cycling and walking. They make our streets certainly more beautiful and absolutely more safe, reduce overall infrastructure maintenance costs. Very importantly, they showcase local artists, mentor emerging artists, and also create opportunities for positive engagement among residents, businesses, artists, arts organizations, and city staff. All of our projects are based on themes relevant to local neighborhoods, but at the same time, in aggregate, our projects and artworks and artists also reflect the City of Toronto motto, diversity, our strength, and foster a greater sense of belonging among all. The councillor is going to tell you more about the process of this mural and the village that it kind of takes to bring these types of projects to fruition. I'd also like to acknowledge that this is the first underpass mural for Toronto street artist Nick Sweetman, who's painted a number of other large-scale murals throughout Toronto. I think a big round of applause is in order. This is our third underpass unveiling this year for Street Art Toronto, and we are delighted with the concept that Nick came up with and the result that he and his team of artists ended up producing on the wall. The wildlife sanctuary that he has created in this underpass is beautiful and makes such a difference in this community. And so with that, I'll turn things over to Councillor Pasternak to tell us more about the project. Thank you.
Great, well thanks so much. Just to start off with Taste of Manila and mabuhay to all of you, and good morning. It is an absolute thrill to once again be on this great stage along Bathurst Street in Little Manila and celebrate the great Filipino community, the cuisine, the history, the culture, and how wonderful it is to have you here building this great city we call Toronto. Just a few weeks ago, it looked as if the Taste of Manila would not occur. And I want to offer a public thanks to Mayor John Tory and our city staff for working with this wonderful organizing committee who has done a wonderful job once again in pulling it all together. Earlier is the mural that's going in, at the bridge just to the south of us. Now, public art is a great symbol of what a city can be, and this marvelous mural is reflective of the cultural diversity in the area. If you look at the floral arrangements and the animals in the pictures and the paintings on the east side of the bridge, you will see it reflective of the cultural diversity in the area. The Filipino community, Jewish community, the Russian community, the Italian community. It is truly wonderful to see. I've driven by the art several times. It is absolutely wonderful. I'd like to thank the committee, the selection committee, and the wonderful talent that has gone into it. I'd like to thank Claude Baton, the owner of Aroma, who let us have our meetings there. Certainly Debbie Schwartz and Teresa were on the committee. Lila Kareem from North York Arts was also there. So I urge you to enjoy the art. We're doing, I think, the east side this year and then the west side next year. And I'd like to bring the artists forward for a congratulatory scroll. I don't know what I'd do without my local MP here to help me out. So this is from Mayor John Tory and myself. Mayor John Tory and Toronto City Councillor James Pasternak would like to extend their congratulations to Nick Sweetman for his contributions to the Bathurst Street underpass mural. Your fantastic work as the lead artist on the project has transformed a previous grey tunnel into a bright and colourful landmark in our community. Without using cultural symbols or human figures, the mural pays respect to and celebrates the diversity in York Centre. Thank you again for your dedication and passion for this project. Best wishes for your continued success. Signed, Mayor John Tory and myself, Councillor James Pasternak. And before we head off to the bridge to cut the ribbon there, I'd like to present the organizing committee, the Philippine Cultural Community Center, with another scroll from Mayor John Tory. Mayor John Tory and City Councillor James Pasternak, I think that's me, would like to congratulate the Philippine Cultural Community Center on the occasion of the 5th Annual Taste of Manila Festival. Every year, this remarkable event at the corner of Bathurst and Wilson brings hundreds of thousands of residents from Toronto and around the world to celebrate the food, culture, and talents of Toronto's Filipino community. Thank you to everyone at the Philippine Cultural Community Center for your hard work and dedication that makes this event a fantastic success. Mabuhay!
Why? Yes.
Signed, Mayor John Tory and myself.
All right. Thank you so much to Councillor Pasternak and Carolyn. It's a huge honor to be able to paint a gigantic tunnel like this in your community. I want to thank the other two artists that helped me make it happen. This is Bacon and Wales. It wasn't just me. It was my design, but these are friends of mine who are incredibly talented, and it was an honor to work with them also and, you know, execute the vision. So like Councillor Pasternak already said, the animals are all taken from countries that sort of make up the demographics of the community. Russia, the Philippines, of course, and Israel. There's also some Canadian animals thrown in the mix. And yeah, the idea is just sort of to show that even though we all come from different places, maybe look different, we're sort of sharing this community together, and that's what the sort of ink mixing together is the background. The colors are mixing together because we maybe all start out as sort of like blue, red, green, but when we become a community, there's like this blending effect that takes place, and we kind of we become stronger because of our differences. So that's what it all means, and I hope you enjoy it. And next year we'll be back to do the other side.
Oh, thank you so much.
I'd also like to thank our host today, Teresa Torralba, and Taste of Manila Festival. Teresa was on the committee and just wants to say a few things about some of the animals that Nick and Bacon and Wales have portrayed in the mural.
Thank you. Nick, come here. Nick painted a carabao, a tarsier.
Yeah?
What else? A monkey-eating eagle.
That's right.
The violet crab. So those ones that he painted on the mural, they are representative of our country. So say thank you to Nick.
Okay, we good? Okay, I just want to. Okay, post-memory as we do this official opening of this beautiful work of art of our artists, headed by Councillor James Pasternak, MP Michael Mondesino, and Member of the Parliament, Mr. Michael Levitt. Here we go, folks. In the count of 1, 2,
Photo.
Hold on.
Okay, we'll take the pictures first.
Just tell me when you're ready.
Okay, the pictures first. Guys, look.
Are you guys ready?
Yes,
In the count of 1, 2, and 3. Whoa! Congratulations, everyone. Let's give a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Wow, it's now officially ours. Thank you to all the artists involved, and thank you to all the city officials, members of the parliament, members of the provincial officials. So,